Hello, welcome to a overview of Author-it Xtend. My name is Richard Ashurst and I'm a Business Development Manager here at Author-it Software Corporation. We're going to be looking at a new feature of Author-it. It's added with Author-it 5 and it is allowing a revolution in reuse of content. So after some years in industry research, we've developed a product which is allowing suggestive and automatic reuse of content. It's something that we're very proud of, and we've spent a long time researching how clients work, and what we can offer for them is this suggestive reuse tool. So we're going to have a quick overview of the product. It couldn't be easier for the user. I have a topic here inside my book editor, the X1000 user guide, and I'm going to type some content that about this product in its features topic. So this Acme device that we have here, and as we see, after I've typed a few words, it comes up with a suggestion on existing content for reuse. I can continue on with that. I can narrow it down with further typing, so it's very dynamic, and the number of words and the percentage match that it utilizes before presenting a hit is entirely user configurable. So if your content uses a very narrowly defined vocabulary, then you can make it more grammatical and make it pop up after seeing more words. The Xtend pop-up, as you can see here, uses a percentage match. We have here 58% and 57% down here. You can see that this topic that we have as a hit is reused, and then in this instance twice, where the other ones are one. We can see the workflow status, or the release state, being released for all the topics, and the localization, whether these are translated or not, as well as obviously a preview with up bolding around the words that offer a hit. If I hit the left keystroke, I can actually preview these topics like so. So I can have a look and actually figure out where these are. Now I can open them up independently inside their own topic by inside the preview, just clicking on the open, and we get separate topic open up over the top and see if that's what we want to use. So it's a fantastic tool for automatic reuse of content, especially if what you're typing is very similar content but possibly in a slightly different context. Now, reusing this topic couldn't be easier. It's just a matter of clicking on the topic and inserting the text fragments, so you can reuse content at a finer granularity than we've been able to before, in terms of reusing not just entire topics through embedding or linking it into the book, but also just reusing pieces of content as text fragments from the content management system. And now I can look at this fragment of content and type it out in a slightly different way, use it as a starting point, like so. And so what it does is it makes creating content incredibly efficient. It adds consistency. If you're not a technical writer, then you can come out sounding like a technical writer, because you've reused content that they may have only typed a few minutes ago, so you didn't even know it existed. It's effortless reuse, and so if you don't know, or perhaps you know exactly what you need to write, and so you can't be bothered reusing, this makes it even easier than that, because it's automatic. So that's the first part of Author-it Xtend, a fantastic tool for creating new content by very efficiently reusing existing content. There's a lot of different examples where it's used very, very effectively across organizations. We're going to have a quick look at the other side of Author-it. It does two things. The other side of it is content analysis, allowing users with content and documentation sets to analyze their content and see where duplications exist. So one side of Author-it is that it promotes reuse of content, but the other side of Author-it is perhaps we have topics of information where duplications exist. We have an example here. I'm just going to load up a topic of information to do with specifications. Okay, now we have a button up here which is Extend Highlighting, which highlights and presents the analysis of this content, looking at duplications of it as it exists. You can see we have some green highlighting. This is all, once again, user configured. The shades of highlighting present the percentage match once again. And we can bring up that same keystroke for Author-it. It's just going off my screen slightly with the screen catcher, so I'll just do that again, and we can have a look here. We can see a perfect example where we've got duplications of content in all but the product name. So this is a very good example of where someone's created content, possibly by importing the content or copying and pasting this for a different purpose, for a different product, when if they had known, they could have used a variable very easily. So I can just correct that at a later stage. So Author-it Xtend is once again a really good tool for analyzing content and normalizing it, encouraging reuse, which gives you that fantastic downstream effect of only having to maintain a very small amount of unique content which is reused. So I've just retyped this fragment here and inserted the product variable. Now I can very easily convert that to an embedded topic using the Alt-Enter key command, and I'll type in the let's give it a quick name. Like so. And what I've done is converted that content with a variable to be its own embedded topic, and then it's just a matter of going into those other hits, taking out that content and placing this embedded topic in its place to encouraging reuse. So it's a fantastic tool to convert duplications of text into reused content and maintain that database to maintain all those benefits of fantastic efficiency in reusing and single sourcing content.